polished up before it can go to be published. Now, concerning the budget certification itself, this happens after the public hearing. So you have your public hearing, maybe you have people show up, maybe you don't. If they do show up, you want to be able to listen to their suggestions or comments that may be for or against a particular program. But at this point, you cannot increase any of those expenditures, or you cannot increase the tax asking or anything like that. You can lower it, but you can't increase it. But after that, the council will be asked to pass the resolution which certifies the taxes and adopts the budget. When that is done, the next day or so, the clerk needs to get all of the paperwork, including the proof of publication, to the county auditor and to the state through an electronic filing for the state, paper copies to the county auditor, and that has to be done before the close of business on March 15th. So you want to make sure that there's time allowed. If you're having your meeting on the 14th, you better make sure that there's an allowance for that trip to the county auditor's office on the 15th, so that's filed before the close of business. So, with that, I wish you good luck. Here is a preview of the topics that are going to be discussed in the second portion of the Budget and Finance recordings. We're going to do that as a separate recording so that you have an opportunity, again, to either listen to it individually or to listen to it with the council. But we're going to talk a little bit more about property taxes. I'll get into a little bit more depth into the capital improvement plans and some of the benefits that it has in the budget process. We're going to talk about debt policies. Again, I'll review those constitutional limits. But do you really need to have reserves for those debt policies? And what kind of revenue streams can you use to pay off that principal and interest? We're going to talk about purchasing policies and some of the things that are going to be in there and how it affects your budget. Same thing for personnel policies and cash balance policies. We're going to talk about the different breakdown for those cash balance policies. So with that, I will put up my contact information. Again, I am a staffer at Iowa State University as well as the Iowa League of Cities, and that's my contact information.